ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a week or two, so I thought I would do just a wee video to say hello, how are you doing, and all the rest of the jazz. I'm hoping the wind buff is working here. It's a hell of a windy day. It's I mean, the sun's out and it's the road conditions are absolutely fantastic, but recording wise I just don't know. So I thought, like I say, it's been a week or two, folks, so I thought I'd drop a wee video just to say hello, still alive, and all the rest of the jazz, and to give you a bit of a lovely view of the east coast, or is it the east? Aye, the east coast of Ireland here, you know. For there we have the very blue Irish Sea, and choppy and windy, and yeah, I'd hate to be in a frickin' 250 today, but sure. It's still a nice day to enjoy the country roads and all the rest of the jazz. I'm sure this wind is battering this helmet's on and chronic here. So, but anywho, so like I say, I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, we're only a couple of weeks off heading back to Portugal for the sidecar shenanigans. So yeah, looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. So hopefully we'll get a few days in that sunshine and show you a bit more of the Portuguese countryside, which would be absolutely fantastic. But apart from that, folks, it's just been the mundane day after day, and which is Great British life at the minute, which, to be honest with you, is a bit on the poor side. It really is. For the prices keep going up, and me being just the poor old bollocks on the service pension and DLA, it's yeah, it's not easy surviving in this day and age, and it's definitely not easy trying to save up for a frickin' international trip. So we shall have to play that one by ear. But sure, it is what it is, poops. It is what it is. But sure, why do you need to go further afield when you get stuff like this here to enjoy? Like, and I mean, I've got the entire west coast of Ireland to explore, and all the mountain passes down Westmeath and down that sort of area. So it's not all bad, folks. It's not all bad. But yeah, so that's about the height of it. Anything else for you? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Like I say, the last few weeks has just been again fighting with health issues, folks. It's a fucking nightmare, it really is. For we had a scan probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and they found a cyst on the thyroid. So I was back to the specialist and all that sort of shenanigans, and lucky enough to give me the thumbs up for it. It's not it's benign. It's a benign cyst, so it's fingers crossed it'll stay that way. But again, as the man said, there's a high chance of it flaring up again. So that, on top of chest pains and the usual spinal pains, it's yeah, it's been a lovely couple of days. I know when stuff isn't right, folks. Once I start packing on, I'll load away in a short space of time. There's definitely something amiss in the whole body side of life. So it's trying to figure that out and get back. But sure, as long as we get days like this, I can get out on the bike, rebuild the core strength, rebuild the fitness and all the good stuff, and get ready for an up and coming awesome summer. And it will be an awesome summer, folks, I'm sure it is. Like I say, if we are going international in 3 weeks time, only for a couple of days, but if it means getting the coastal highway done this year, we'll get that done. And if I get a chance to hit Norway, I will get that done for sure. For that's a big one, folks. That's the big one. Norway is the expensive one as well. Like, you know, for not bloody cheap to do Scandinavia. Unless you're in a camper van. But again, I can't really put a cab on the 2 wheels kind of now, so it's yeah. Right, give me a second. Here we go. Oh, open her up. Lovely. Oh, Feel the awesomeness of the tiger between the legs. It's fantastic, folks. It's fantastic. So yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, for goodness sake. Now there's a view to come over the hill to, like, you know what I mean? Of course, you've got that frontal camera in the road, so I might switch that onto the 360 view for you, just to give you a bit of a better view with that one. What a view, folks, what a view. And that's just your atypical big windy dry day here in the northeast. Like, that's absolutely phenomenal. Could you imagine that in the middle of a gale? Oh, the waves bouncing off them rocks. Oh, good Jesus. Spectacular enough, but of course days like that I'm sat in front of the fire, so you get no chance. But there you go, Nublets, there you go. So yeah, we'll leave it there, folks. That's all I have for you. This is just a quick update to say hello, how you doing, hope you're all doing well, and all the rest of the funky stuff. Well, we're heading to Portugal 2 weeks time, so I'll give you another shout before that. And apart from that, get out, enjoy the sunshine, stay safe, have fun, and yeah, look after yourselves. And hello to all the new subscribers as well. It's we're slowly creeping up there, folks. We're slowly creeping up there, so that's a kind of cool. But do you know what I might do actually, folks? There's a lot of viewers here from further afield, so I might give us a bit of a look at one of the old stomping grounds where I grew up, Portaferry, down at the bottom of the Irish Peninsula. So I shall give you a bit of a look at that before I turn the cameras off. So I'll catch you in a bit, folks. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, right, like I said, folks, with a few more viewers from further afield, so we'll finish off this week's video with a bit of a quick tour around Portaferry, one of my old haunts as a kid. Right, for all you great folk out there who are from further afield. Right on the northeast of Ireland, there's a little bit called the Irish Peninsula. It's like a little arm that sticks out into the Irish Sea, and you get Strangford Lough on the inside and the Irish Sea on the outside. Now this is St Columbus. This is where I went to school, and do you know the old saying, if I could only go back in time and have a word with myself? Well, the chances are I'd still feckin' hate it then, but but for sure I would have made sure to learn a couple more foreign languages, that's for sure. But anyway, right on that wee bit that sticks out is Portaferry, and it's the last town right at the tip of the Irish Peninsula, and it's the bridge between the Irish Peninsula and the mainland. There's a ferry that runs across to Strangford. It's the wee town at the other side of the loch, but you'll see that shortly. So yeah, this is where I sort of grew up as a teenager. Went to school, and a few mates from the town and all that sort of stuff. But of course, you don't appreciate it until you actually go away and come back. And yep, like I say, some things haven't changed in 50 years. You used to look at dickheads who walk out straight in front of you, like, you know. So it's ooh, they're doing a lot of work. So here we go. Oh, many a day stumbling up this drunk and falling down even drunker. So, folks, it's a really, really small town, but it does bring you down onto this absolutely stunning view of Strangford Lough. Anybody behind me now? They can wait a minute. So there we go, and there you have the loch and all its fury. And for the size of the loch, the amount of water that runs through here from the tide shift is absolutely phenomenal. And they say that that's the wee stretch between here and Strangford, it's as deep as any abyss. It's just been channeled out over billions and millions of years. So if the aquarium was up and running, I probably still wouldn't take you in, for I don't like the place. But there you go, there's the ferry in all her glory. and she runs 360 whatever days a year. Is it 64, 65, whatever? I don't know. And it's really only severe fog and severe tides that would stop her from sailing, and it's a good crew. For, I mean, back in the day they actually wanted to build a bridge from further down, straight across, you know, just cut out the ferries. But and here's the kicker, folks: the people who were in charge of planning and sorting that out are the same people who run the ferry. So in order to safeguard their own jobs, they turned down the bridge, and it was a Russian company. A Russian company was going to come in and do the whole thing. They had it all planned, and it would have been, and it would have really opened up the agriculture between here and the other side. But no, in true Northern Irish corruption, I shouldn't really say that, but you know what I mean. The folks who were planning the bridge were the same folks who ran the ferry, and they safeguard their own jobs. The bridge never took course. So there you go. I just thought I'd end that up with a wee run through one of my favourite towns of all time, Portaferry. Lovely wee town. Well, it used to be, but don't get me started on that. So that'll do us for this week's, folks. And until yeah, I'll give you a shout before we head to Portugal. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give you a shout before we head to Portugal. And until next time, look after yourselves, folks. Get out, have some fun, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the countryside if you're able. If not, just look after yourselves. And as always, thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you next time. Toodly pips for now.